What if the words you speak could shift a woman's entire perception of you? What if one sentence could make her curiosity sharpen, her energy soften, and her attraction deepen almost instantly? And what if the most powerful compliments aren't the ones that flatter her ego, but the ones that awaken something she didn't even know she wanted? Most men compliment a woman's appearance. Some compliment her personality, but very few know how to compliment her identity. And that is where real attraction begins. Marcus Aurelius once said, "The soul becomes dyed with the color of its thoughts." He meant that people become what they believe about themselves. So when you speak words that touch a woman's deeper identity, you don't just make her smile, you make her feel seen. And a woman never forgets the man who makes her feel that way. But before we dive into the forbidden compliments themselves, we need to expose a mistake almost every man makes: the belief that compliments are meant to impress her. No, a compliment is not a performance, it's a mirror. It reflects something she didn't expect you to notice. And once you understand this, the words you choose will no longer be random. They will be intentional, precise, masculine. Now let's step into the truth behind the first forbidden compliment, the one that reaches her mind before it reaches her heart. Forbidden compliment number 1. There's something different about the way you think. Have you ever noticed how a woman's entire presence shifts the moment she feels truly understood? Here's the secret most men never realize. A woman's deepest attraction doesn't begin with how you make her look, but with how you make her think about herself. And that is why this first forbidden compliment is so powerful. There's something different about the way you think. It cuts through the predictable noise of surface-level compliments and goes straight to the one place women guard most, their inner world. Most women have heard endless comments about their beauty, but very few have ever heard someone recognize the quality of their mind. When you notice her thinking instead of her looks, you trigger something called identity curiosity, the subtle desire to understand what you see in her that others don't. Seneca once wrote, "We become wiser by examining the parts of ourselves we never question." When you offer this compliment, you're inviting her to see herself through a new lens, a wiser one, a deeper one, and more honest one. That's why she keeps replaying your words in her head long after the conversation ends. And there's another layer. When you gently add, "I'll tell you what I mean later," you create an unfinished thought, a psychological loop she'll subconsciously return to. Not because you manipulated her, but because you awakened a part of her mind that's rarely acknowledged. Attraction begins when a woman feels seen beyond the obvious. And this compliment does exactly that. And now, let's explore the second forbidden compliment, one that doesn't just touch her mind, but touches her impact on the world around her. Forbidden compliment number 2. You make people around you feel alive. Here's something most men completely overlook. Attraction isn't just about how a woman feels about you. It's also about how she feels about herself when she's around you. And that's why this second forbidden compliment is so effective. You make people around you feel alive. This is not a compliment about beauty. It's not even a compliment about personality. It's a compliment about impact, her influence, her presence, her emotional gravity. Most men say, "You're beautiful, you're attractive." Nice, but forgettable. But when you say, "You make people feel alive," you're acknowledging something deeper, her ability to change the emotional atmosphere around her. Marcus Aurelius once wrote, "What we do now echoes in eternity." He meant that our actions ripple outward, touching others in ways we rarely see. And when you highlight a woman's positive ripple, her energy, her liveliness, you're showing her something she feels but rarely hears spoken aloud. This compliment hits her core need for significance. Every woman wants to matter, Every woman wants to feel like her presence brings something meaningful into the world. Something beyond looks, beyond charm, beyond surface traits. And here's the secret. When you associate that powerful feeling with your presence, she subconsciously links that emotional spark to you. It becomes your shared moment, your shared energy, your shared meaning. And meaning is far more magnetic than attraction alone. Now, the third forbidden compliment goes even deeper because it touches the one thing women almost never feel, their own rarity. Forbidden compliment number 3. I don't think you realize how rare you are, and that's what fascinates me. Here's a question that stops almost every woman in her tracks. What if she's far more extraordinary than she believes? Most women don't truly feel rare. They feel replaceable, compared, or unseen. And that's why this third forbidden compliment hits deeper than the rest. I don't think you even realize how rare you are, and that's what fascinates me. This isn't flattery, it's revelation. It points to something she suspects about herself, but has never fully embraced. Humans crave uniqueness, but few ever feel it. So when you speak to a woman's rarity, you awaken a part of her identity she's quietly wished someone would recognize. Epictetus once wrote, "Know first who you are, then adorn yourself accordingly." When you offer this compliment, you're not just telling her she's rare, you're subtly inviting her to step into that rarity, to own it, to discover it with you witnessing it. And here's where the psychological trigger becomes powerful. When she asks, "What makes you say that?" she's not questioning you. She's seeking confirmation of the identity you just awakened in her. She wants to know what you see, so she can begin seeing it in herself. This creates a magnetic loop of curiosity, validation, and emotional intimacy. But be careful, because this compliment can build a bond much faster than most men are prepared for. It makes her want to prove you right. It pulls her toward you in a way that feels both thrilling and deeply vulnerable. Used wisely, it makes you unforgettable. Used recklessly, it creates an attachment you may not be ready to hold. Now that we've uncovered all 3 forbidden compliments, let's address something equally important: the reason these words work and the responsibility that comes with using them. Final thought: the responsibility behind using these forbidden compliments. Now that you've discovered the 3 forbidden compliments, there's something you need to understand. These words aren't powerful because they flatter her. They're powerful because they awaken her. They touch the mind, the energy, and the identity she rarely reveals. And when a woman feels seen on those levels, she doesn't just notice you, she remembers you. But with that power comes responsibility. Stoicism teaches us that influence without intention is dangerous. Marcus Aurelius once wrote, "Waste no more time arguing what a good man should be. Be one." In other words, don't use these words to manipulate her emotions. Use them because you genuinely see something meaningful in her, and you're grounded enough to hold the connection that follows. These compliments can create closeness quickly. They can stir feelings she didn't expect. They can pull her toward you in ways neither of you planned. So use them with clarity, with presence, and with a steady masculine center. Thank you for watching Stoic Wisdom today. And I have a question for you. Which compliment do you feel most naturally aligned with? Is it the way you notice her thoughts, her energy, or her rarity? Share it below. Your reflection might help another man grow. If today's message resonated with you, join us here at Stoic Wisdom today. Subscribe, stay grounded, and keep becoming the kind of man whose words carry depth, integrity, and calm strength. Until next time, stay grounded, stay wise, stay stoic.